Good evening and welcome. This is the live coverage of India Today, which is coming to you from the Ghazipur border for the last 64 days. Barring 26 January, this protest was peaceful. I very quickly want to ask my camera person to pan and give you a sense. The police here has now moved for the very first time in the last 2 months on near the main stage, which has been erected throughout and has been used throughout this protest by the farmers. This very road is the NH24, which comes in fact from UP, goes towards Delhi. Senior police officials in fact speaking there. The farmer leaders, including Rakesh Tikyat and everybody else, is right onto that stage. The presence, the numbers of farmers, those who are present here, have significantly come down after the violence on 26th of January. In fact, right now, I can safely say it's only about 60% of the farmers, those who are present there, than the normal times that we have always been visiting. The situation at the Ghazipur border is only getting tense. The police on the other. We have been hearing right from the stage continuously that the farmers have been appealing to their to be peaceful, not to people today have been protesting.
अभी आ रहा कोई बात करेगा? अरे इनको रास्ता दे दो, रास्ता बीजेपी के जो लोग आ रहे हैं वो यहाँ के धरने के चारों तरफ पूर्ण छोड़ते हैं, ठीक है? तो वे कहीं के लिए यहाँ पर आए, वो उस तरह का जो माहौल बनाना चाहते हैं वो पूर्ण रूप से गलत चीजें हैं। यहाँ हम भी भाई लाल किले पे कौन लोग थे, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जज उसकी जांच करे, ये हमारी डिमांड है। उसके पूरे 2 महीने के कॉल डिटेल उसके निकाल ले जाए, ये हमारी डिमांड है कि लाल किले पे किसने वो जो झंडा लगाया है वो कौन आदमी है, उसकी सुप्रीम कोर्ट से उसकी जांच करवाई जाए, एक उस पर कमेटी बैठी जाए, ये हमारी डिमांड है। इधर साइड में सब लोग अच्छा बैठ रहे, बीच के लोग यहाँ बैठो, सब लोग बैठो भाई, सब लोग बैठो। इन्हें प्रशासन को ऊपर आ जाने दो भाई, प्रशासन नहीं, कोई सिलेंडर की नहीं है, गलत चीज है। ना सिलेंडर बिका है ना कोई खबर है, ये गलत चीजें को अफवाह मत चलाओ भाई। कोई सिलेंडर नहीं है, ये धरना यहाँ पर चल रहा है, धरना के बाद दस्तूर जारी रहेगा। यहाँ पे कुछ चीज होगी तो रात को यहाँ से गांव के लोग हम बुलाएंगे, गांव के लोग यहाँ पर आएंगे। शांतिपूर्ण धरना हमारा चल रहा है। एक मिनट, अरे एक मिनट, तो चल भाई, ऐसा ना आप चलो भाई, आप जो मतलब तुम वही लोग हो ना जो सबसे पहले उस पर बैठ कर वो तोड़ते थे। धरना तो खाली हिंसा निकालो, ठीक मत जाइए। तुझे अभी ये धरना स्थल छोड़ना पड़ेगा, मतलब रोक नहीं रहे। ट्रैक्टर पे बैठ के तू बदतमीजी वॉलंटियर का कार्ड देकर ट्रैक्टर पे सबसे पहले बैठेगा। ये यहाँ से 15 मिनट में धरना स्थल खाली कर दे, यहाँ से अभी छोड़ दे भाई, जो तेरा गुरु बयान से यहाँ मंच बाढ़ का भी लग रहा है, बदतमीजी करने की कोशिश कर रहा है। लाल किले पे ये लगा हुआ है कि वहाँ पे कौन लोग थे, उसकी पूरी जांच हो। उस आदमी की जो दीप सिंधु है वो किसके साथ में उसका कनेक्शन है, वो देश के सामने आना चाहिए। उसकी सुप्रीम कोर्ट से उसकी जांच हो, ये हमारी डिमांड है, ठीक है जी। ये हमने कहा है, जिसने भी करा है गलत करा है। तिरंगे का कोई अपमान सहन नहीं करेगा, और न तिरंगे का वहाँ पे हो गया उसके नीचे किसी ने कोई धार्मिक फ्लैग लगाया है, वो पूर्ण रूप से गलत है, हम उसकी निंदा करते हैं। दीप सिंधु को उसके जो संगठन था उसको इस कोऑर्डिनेशन कमेटी से ना हिस्सा था ना था, उसको निकाल दिया वहां से। और पंजाब में उसका बहिष्कार कर अपमान सहन नहीं करेगा। न तिरंगे का वहाँ पे हुआ, उसके नीचे धार्मिक फ्लैग लगाया है, वो पूर्ण रूप से गलत है। हम उसकी निंदा करते हैं। जो संगठन था उसको इस कोटेशन कमेटी से ना हिस्सा था ना था, उसको निकाल दिया वहाँ से, और पंजाब में उसका बहिष्कार करा है पूरे समाज ने, जो इस तरह की कौम को बदनाम करने की कोशिश करी। और जिस तरह से जो षड्यंत्र रचा जा रहा कि बीजेपी के विधायक को रैन में लगा के हम ये धरने खत्म करवाएंगे। कल से अगर कॉल ये करे कि भाई आप भी ये काम करो, मतलब हिंसा करवाना चाहते हैं ये लोग। अपना बड़ाई मेहरबानी करके जो उस विचारधारा का लोग हैं वो यहाँ पे ना है, इसके आसपास भी। अभी बात कर ले, जब बताएंगे भाई सब लोग बैठ तो आप भी बैठ चुके।
Escalates, in fact, speaking from the stage, saying that it's a conspiracy to defame this entire movement. It's a conspiracy to break the unity of the farmers. There were few elements here, those who were in fact shouting slogans against the administration. To all those elements, Rakesh Tiket has said, or we'll just in fact move from this place. They have been saying that we will continue to stay here. The dharna will continue. If people want to arrest me, they can arrest me. I just once again very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, want to show you the situation which is right now live at the Ghazipur border. This was the third big area of protest apart from the Singhu and the Tikri border. Less number of people, but all the farmers right now sitting here on the main road. This is the NH24 where the farmers have been protesting for the last 65 days. One single day of protest, of violence has completely now put on peril the entire movement which has been peaceful for the last 2 months. The situation here at Ghazipur right now, in fact, is quite tense. The police for the first time in the last a couple of months has moved on to this very area which was so far had no khaki presence at all. So while you see the police ready, in fact, with their batons and their shields right on the border, right, in fact, in front of the main stage of this entire protest. On the other side, from the main stage of the Kisan Ekta Morcha, Rakesh Tiket and others, in fact, are continuously appealing that this entire thing should be peaceful. If the police wants to arrest somebody, they can come and arrest us. But they are also requesting to their supporters not to indulge in any kind of violence. What I am also picking up, ladies and gentlemen, right now, the farmers have decided that there is going to be no further confrontation between the farmers and the police. Wherever the police would want them to vacate, except the Singhu border, they will peacefully march from that place. Remember, there is now a very explicit, order from the government of Uttar Pradesh, from Yogi Adityanath's government, that all the protest sites across the state of Uttar Pradesh have to be cleared. Ghazipur was the biggest protest site. Today, this was the fear right from the time this entire movement was going on. The peace of 2 months has been completely shattered. It lies in tatters as we speak today, and Ghazipur possibly could be one of the big areas of protest which is going to get cleared. I want to very quickly ask Dinesh and just give you a sense of how situation has changed at Ghazipur, because the number of people, the sheer number of people that we saw on 24th, on 25th, that same amount is no longer present here. This used to be one of the biggest, in fact, langar service. Hundreds of people used to sit here and eat continuously. Behind this, there were number of tents, about 5 that the farmers were sitting on. For the first time in 2 months now, the police in an area which was completely, the zone where the farmers were protesting, and the aftermath of what happened on January 26th. In peace, the message the farmers wanted to give. Now, this is threatened by what happened on January 26th. In fact, I can also show you the road on the other side was all, even on the day when the farmers had done their protest to block the roads, was up and running. There is an eerie silence on the other side of the road as well. So both sides of the road, the traffic has stopped. This is for the first time, at least in the last 60 days, that I have been seeing road which comes from administration possibly wants in entire area. I will also show you, Dinesh will just try and show you massive police presence on the other side of the road as well, where the cops are standing by for further orders. The farmers today have been continuously saying that, there should be peace. Will that peace, the fragile peace that we are seeing right now in face of any action, will that break? Only time can tell. Kunal, my colleague, joining me. Kunal, you and I have been reporting from this place for the last couple of months. This is the first time that I can see the police where they are standing. Clear signs that the administration has had enough. They want to utilize this moment where the farmers at Ghazipur, the numbers are less, and they want to utilize in this entire protest site.
See, very clear. The picture to say that how the things have been unfolding, and right now we are at the stage where the protest was going for last 64 days. Right now, even the police officers have the farmer leaders, including Rakesh Tikait and senior leaders, and all we are watching for the important announcement. In all likelihood, the important farmer leaders will quote their arrest in just a few minutes. But what they are telling that it's a conspiracy from the government which led to this situation, and deliberately the government wanted to finish this agitation, and hence now it is almost this situation has arrived. But again and again from the dais, from the stage, it has been announced that the agitation will continue even if the important senior farmer leaders will court arrest. But the agitation won't end here. The agitation will remain at its place, and everything will go on from here. Protest side, so they are talking that should not involve in any kind of violence. They are taking names of the party, and they are telling that even the supporters of Escalates are nearby the stage and they should not involve in any such act. But right now, what is actually is going on at the stage between the farmer leaders and the police personnel officials? They are deciding the final modalities, that how the protest will be finished if it has to be, and how the leaders will
Right. Okay. Kunal, may I request you to stay on with me? This young kid, in fact, with the banner, with the flag of one of the, farmers' union. But these, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what was feared and exactly what is happening right now at the Ghazipur border. Very quickly, from here, I just want to get a sense of what was happening here. Shiven Srivastav has also sent this report from Ghazipur. Take a look at that.
डायरेक्शन में चला गया है और अब वो उतने प्रभावपूर्ण तरीके से नहीं आगे चल सकता, ये तय है। इसीलिए कुछ धड़ों से, कुछ बॉर्डर से आंदोलन करने वाले किसानों को हटाया जा चुका है और अब यहाँ जो गाजीपुर, जो बड़ा सेंटर है इन लोगों के धरना स्थल का, वहाँ पर तमाम आला अधिकारी और किसान नेता मौजूद हैं। आखिरकार इसमें अब क्या आगे कदम होगा ये देखना होगा, लेकिन राकेश टिकैत जो कि किसान नेता हैं, उन्होंने साफ कर दिया है कि उनका आंदोलन ऐसे ही चलता रहेगा और उनका संघर्ष जारी रहेगा। इस पर पर जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है, जो सरकार है, उसका क्या रुख रहता है यह भी अभी पता चलेगा, क्योंकि जो सीनियर पुलिस अधिकारी हैं वो यहाँ पर आए हैं और वो अपनी बात कहना चाहते हैं कि इस आंदोलन को खत्म किया जाए, क्योंकि सरकार ने जो यहाँ का एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है उसने साफ कर दिया है कि अब इस आंदोलन को नहीं आगे चलने दिया जाएगा। कैमरामैन हरीश कांडपाल के साथ शिवेंद्र श्रीवास्तव।
All right, so this is not the only place where the crackdown has happened in Uttar Pradesh, at Baghpat and other places as well. The UP government has to try and dislodge the farmers from the protesting stations, from wherever they have been protesting. Now, at least what the announcement which that our protest, if there is a need to court arrest, our leaders are going to court arrest, but the protest will continue. Whether this can be resolved peacefully, or will it be a situation where the border, those are very tense hours in the night. I just again want to show you what is happening on the other side. While there are a number of policemen in front of the main stage, on the other hand, the road, which was still, in fact, just about 20 minutes back, was operational. The road from Delhi to Uttar Pradesh was operational. That road has, traffic on that road has been stopped. And on the edge, what I will do, we'll just give you a sense. On the edge, Dinesh will just and give you a sense, huge police presence on the other side of the road. Quite a clear indication that this situation could, in fact, the administration, since they have decided that they are going to now move in and clear this entire area. Today, of course, also the opportunity, because of the kind of numbers that we have seen dwindling at Ghazipur, the police does feel that today is an opportunity for them to clear this entire protest. Let me now also at this moment introduce Nasir Hussain from the Congress party. We also have Ms. Sanju Verma of the Bharatiya Janata Party joining us on the broadcast very quickly, because the main focus remains the live situation here at Ghazipur. Sanju Verma, Uttar Pradesh government has in fact issued orders to clear all protest site. Why has the government now decided to clear the protest site? If the government wants, they can arrest the farmer leaders or pull them in for questioning. Why is it that these protest sites are being now cleared, ma'am?
You know, I could not hear you, Ankit, sorry. Can you please come again?
Ma'am, I was asking you, for the last 65 days, barring what happened on 26 January, why is the police now decided, the administration and the government has decided to clear these protest sites? Will the government only be moving against farmer leaders, or now the issue is clear that all these protest sites have to be cleared of the farmers?
You know, Ankit, the fact of the matter is that it is the prerogative of respective state governments to maintain law and order, be it Uttar Pradesh, be it Haryana, and Delhi, of course, is a unique case. Let me tell you that after what happened on 26 January, when every term of engagement was broken by these Andolankaris, I will not call them farmers or farmer unions. I will call these people who vandalized the Red Fort as Andolankaris and misguided vandals who tried to besmirch the reputation of India. What do you expect the police to do in the interest of law and order? Not to clear the borders? It is entirely the prerogative of the elected Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, the elected Chief Minister of Haryana, and the Home Ministry in Delhi. They will do what needs to be done to ensure the greatest good of the greatest number and to ensure that public safety is given a priority. Don't forget, we have already made 25 FIRs yesterday, arrested over 50 individuals in connection with what happened on 26 January. More than 37 people, including the likes of Rakesh Tikait, Medha Patkar, Yogendra Yadav, Joginder Singh Ugraha.
Before I go across to Nasir Hussain, I just want to put across a question to you of what these farmer leaders have been saying. They are now saying that since the government was not able to break these farmers' protests for the last 2 months, According to them, it's a pre-planned strategy. Certain elements who have indulged in violence, they should be held accountable for. Why is the government now cracking down? If the government thought that they are a law and order issue right from the beginning at the borders, the government should have not given them, the permission to, in fact, hold the tractor rally. Why is it that they suddenly see a crackdown on the protest side? If there are any individual that you have found, you can pick them up.
You know, Ankit, the fact of the matter is, there's a famous saying called damned if you do, damned if you don't. When the BJP-led government gave them a long rope to ensure that there was no trust deficit, people said, oh, but you could have done some more. Simply having 11 rounds of meetings is not enough. You know, why is it that Prime Minister Modi has not met them personally? Why only Amit Shah? Why only Narendra Singh Tomar? Why only Piyush Goyal? And today when the government has taken a tough stance, these people say, oh, but if you really had a problem with us, you should have cracked down much earlier. The government will do on the basis of what it deems fit. As you can see, it's a fluid situation. The dynamics are changing by the minute. The equation is changing by the minute. There are many parts to this equation. I can simply assure you that let the likes of Rakesh Tikait not be under any delusion. People have been booked under Section 120B pertaining to criminal conspiracy,
Ms.
attempt
Verma,
to murder,
may I just request, because you are
of
right,
the IPC,
it's a fluid situation right now, at least at the border where I am standing right now. It is quite a fluid situation which is changing by every second. Before I go to Mr. Nasir Hussain for a quick comment, let me bring in my colleague Shivendra Srivastav, who is also present here. Shivendra, the traffic has been stopped from the side which was still now functional, Delhi to Ghaziabad. They have stopped the traffic. Now it looks like a crackdown is imminent. A lot of policemen, जबरदस्त तरीके से पुलिस वाले खड़े हैं दोनों तरफ. क्या अब जबरदस्ती पूरा खाली कराया जाएगा, शिवेंद्र?
See, Ankit, this is very clear that after the direction from CM Yogi Adityanath, it is very clear that police will take strict action against these farmers who are agitating here in Ghazipur border. Though Rakesh Tikait is saying he has nothing to do with that flag hoisting at the Red Fort, police should identify that person who did this and take strict action against him. But also he is saying that he will continue his agitation. That is main bone of contention, because farmers are gathered here. Few of them have moved yesterday night, but lots of farmers are still present here, and this is big challenge before UP police and different agencies as well to take like very swift action against them to remove them from here, because CM has clearly said that they should be removed from Ghazipur border, and also DM Ghazipur is also present and he directed his officials to remove them all from here. Few borders are also vacated by the UP police, one Noida and another one about which report is also being submitted in the court. But now situation is very tense here, though it is still under control, but situation is very tense because notice is being sent to Rakesh Tikait, and also they are directed to move from this place. So it is changing every minute, as you say very rightly, and administration and senior police officers are keeping very close vigil that things are moving in which direction. As per the situation, they will certainly take action, but this is very evident that today, in few hours, these farmers will be removed from here at Ghazipur border.
So the government of Uttar Pradesh has decided they have had enough as far as this protest is concerned. They are going to remove them and they are going to use force, because precisely for that reason, huge number of police, in fact, has been put on that side. Mr. Nasir Hussain, I want to understand from you, the Bharatiya Janata Party and the spokesperson you just heard, Ms. Sanju Verma, she very clearly said the situation has been dynamic, it's fluid. The government will decide according to what has happened. 26 January, the violence that took place has completely put a question mark on the peaceful protest. Before that, the 2 months of peaceful protest. Now, can the opposition fault the government? If the government moves in, I've just been told that we have lost that line with Mr. Nasir Hussain. Before, in fact, I bring in Ms. Sanju Verma, I will just try and move and show you, ladies and gentlemen, what we are witnessing right now here at the Ghazipur protest site. We are now moving just between the police officers, those who have been, the Jawans, those who have been, in fact, put across here. This is the first time, as I repeat, for the first time in the last 65 days that I have seen the police, in fact, at this kind, at this place in Ghazipur border. The fact is that the less number of farmers, the few of them, those who left this place, has given the police, some sort of an advantage to try and clear it. Also, the perception that the farmers enjoyed, the sympathy, the support that they enjoyed, 26 January has made a big dent on that as well. As we speak, there is continuously speeches being made from the stage. One thing is very clear, Rakesh Tikyat and others have said, if they want to arrest us, let them, but the protest will continue. If they want to continue and the police wants to take them off, will there be another confrontation? That is something that we are very, very keeping a close eye on right now. I just will try and get in a few words from these farmers. पुलिस अभी यहाँ पर पहली बार पिछले 65 दिनों में यहाँ पर खड़ी हुई है. लग रहा है कि आप लोगों को हटाया जाएगा. आपको लगता है कि कल जिस तरीके से वीएम सिंह का ग्रुप चला गया और लोग चले गए, संख्या कम हो गई, इस वजह से सरकार हटा पाएगी?
नहीं हुई संख्या कम, संख्या बहुत है.
संख्या बहुत है.
बहुत है.
तो आप लोग हटेंगे यहाँ से अगर पुलिस कह रही है कि आपको ये खाली करना पड़ेगा?
जो कानून के कहा है वो कानून वापस हो जाएंगे, हम लोग हट जाएंगे.
और 26 जनवरी को जिस तरह से हिंसा हुई, उसके बाद से पुलिस कह रही है कि हमें डर है कि दोबारा हिंसा भड़क सकती है, इस वजह से आप लोगों को हटना पड़ेगा.
नहीं भागेंगे,
नहीं हटेंगे. और अगर अरेस्ट हो जाते हैं राकेश टिकैत और बाकी लोग,
वो कोई
तब भी lot of farmers here still they are not going to leave this. कहाँ?
हम
रामपुर से हैं. सरकार चाहती है, उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार ने बिल्कुल सीधा सीधा निर्देश दिया है कि ये पूरा गाजीपुर का प्रोटेस्ट साइट को खाली करा दिया जाए. तो क्या किसान शांतिपूर्वक निकलेंगे यहाँ से? अब
सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता. जब मर जाए तब भी नहीं जाएंगे. अभी तो आ रही है.
कहते हैं कि उनको
अंदर की चाल सामने आ गया.
हाँ जी.
तो दीप सन्नी देओल का फोटो है, उसकी पीछे के साथ फोटो उसी की चाबी
जो वहाँ
मेरे से पर उन्होंने कोई हिंसा नहीं की. गाजीपुर था यहाँ वो सुबह एक आदमी था उनका 10-20 इधर उधर घूम रहे. उसने सुबह और सिंघू ने कि वो से ब्याह लगा के हो जल्दी निकलो जल्दी, कि ये हमारा आदमी है कोई. यानी बीच में ऐसे ऐसे आदमी घुसे हुए थे कि हमें खुद नहीं पता चला. हमें रास्ते क्लियर नहीं दिए.
एक मैं दोबारा बात करता हूँ. ओके, आई अपोलोजाइज टू आवर व्यूअर्स. देयर इज प्रॉब्लम आल्सो दिस short visuals on your screen. I will take a very quick break. The situation at Ghazipur is fluid. Mr. Nasir Hussain is back with us. After the break, I want to get a quick reaction from the Congress spokesperson. Coming back, stay tuned. This is the place where you will get minute by minute coverage.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.